It is sort of I shouldn't use the expression rats chasing rats, but maybe that's not such a bad.
Well, it's a
That
little bit, but you know,
example.
here's the nice thing about the new media. We have a world now where we can stream. The Huffington
Yeah,
Post.
that's what I was gonna
Okay, the
get
Huffington
into,
Post
right.
did an article about the film Sirius that's just been released that's based on our work. It had like 4 million people look at it. I think that we can do a lot that we couldn't have done 12 years ago, 5 years ago with the new media and the people's media. That's one thing. The other is that I want to put out a call for other witnesses from inside the military, intelligence, and corporate world to come forward, but who will come forward rank, serial number, name, actionable intelligence. One thing I want to comment on, there is a confusion that's been in the room a little bit today between access and control. Now, I just want to say that I have been able to provide actionable intelligence to where there would be access, but you don't necessarily have control. And I think we have to understand the difference for the president and for even some of these senior military officials that I've met with and continue to meet with. There is a huge problem there. And this is something that does need to be fixed. The media is one part, the public is one part. I think we have to get all these components going. But something that needs to be looked at from a constitutional and national security point of view is that you cannot have information like this being withheld from the commander-in-chief and senior people like the Defense Intelligence Agency head or the CIA director, which we know is going on. And I think that if we cannot fix that, or there needs to be a level of compassion for those who are trapped in a system that they are terrified to take on. And I think that this is why there has to also be a level of protection for people who want to step forward, who are deep insiders. I mean, I would love to give a list of names of folks that I have met with in very high and deep positions, but they've asked me not to. I recently put on YouTube the testimony of a man who had worked with the CIA who would not let me release it until he died. And it's up there now. Powlick, go look at it. And I think that it deals with something you'll hear about later, implants, which were actually developed by the CIA in the 70s and 80s. My point is that we have to also understand that many of these men and women who come forward are enormously courageous. But there are many others who would like to, but they can't just do it in some kind of a circus. They also have to be assured of their protection and their safety.